Hello, welcome back. This is Jay from High Fives Tarot. We will draw your card as your first or the core of your reading, which I have pre-shuffled before this. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, and Venus. Loving yourself. I am my own better half, and a love radiated outward is a love that comes back tenfold. This is the meaning of this card. That is your first oracle card to guide us our reading. Perhaps you have gotten out of a breakup, or perhaps you are in this self-love journey, trying to understand yourself or having that self-awareness about how you are in relationships. So let us see what the cards would say about this. We would be using 2 oracle cards today and 2 tarot cards. The decks used in this reading will be in the link in the description box below, which is also where you will be redirected to the blog, which is also where the continuation of this reading would lie. Okay. This card literally means not being in union, being with yourself. So just that kind of goes in the same path as this oracle card. That is the core of our reading, which is a very nice card to start with, because this could also speak of friendship. If you are in a connection with someone, or you are in a relationship with someone, it's like seeing yourself in the other person, or building a friendship that may lead to romance. But essentially, this card is about loving yourself, and this comes after the Ace of Cups, but you have it in reverse. This comes after the Ace of Cups, which starts the suit of cups, which is all about emotions, getting to know yourself better, or loving yourself in a way that you have never done before. Perhaps you are at a point in your life that you are, as I've mentioned, you are trying to figure out how you are as a person, how you have been in relationships, and it's like jotting down all those life lessons that you have had in your previous relationships, and taking that into account so that you would know how to make changes if need be. But this could also speak of not feeling that you are not yet ready for a relationship. If the person you're dealing with has been expressing their love for you, perhaps you feel that you are not yet in the position to say yes to them, or to spend more time with them. Or if you are currently in a relationship, it feels that you may want to get out of that partnership, or you may want to explore the world, or perhaps cool off. That is what I am hearing. Cooling off, or as they say, it's not you, it's me. I need space. And perhaps you are in that point in your life right now, if you are in a relationship. Okay, somebody may be... Why do I instantly pick up on an energy of a narcissistic individual? That could be too much, or that could be over-conclusive of this person. But if you resonate well with that, then there is some pride. If this is not a Leo-born individual, could be an Aries, a fire sign. You could be dealing with Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, which could be, in worst circumstances, are full of themselves, and perhaps you might want to get out of it. Wanting to get out of a partnership? Do you want to explore yourself more? Get to know yourself more? Or explore that heart space, or to harness more love in your heart, to have a full understanding of the situation. Loving yourself, or perhaps this oracle card has spoke too soon. and comes out as an advice for you to do, or to continue to do, to work on yourself, to work on loving yourself more. Perhaps you have forgotten about that for the longest time, as far as you had this connection. Could be, haven't seen the three, let's see, the Three of Cups here, but I picked up on perhaps this person may have had history of cheating in the past, exploring connections with other people while being in a relationship with you, or exploring something that they shouldn't explore. Or they like talking about flaunting stuff, but when it comes to you, they just don't give a budge. Oh, those are too many cards. Stuck. Do you feel that you are stuck? You are, somebody is what is it that you perhaps you could be coming from that space of you would want to understand this person better, but you have, it's either you have that traditional belief system and you don't want to be open to how others are how others perceive. Perhaps you have a traditional mindset in as far in relationships, or perhaps you don't want to negotiate, you don't want to see things from their perspective. That is what I am getting. Perhaps you just want to quit. I just want to quit right now. And perhaps you feel exhausted, or perhaps you are wanting somebody who would understand you, but you have your two cards that speaks of a lack of openness, if I may say, or having that opinion that you are not willing to you're not willing to back down. It's like fighting fire with fire. Your person is fierce or having that strong opinion about something, and you counter it. You argue, you're willing to argue, you counter it with your own opinion, but not exactly being open about where they are coming from. And it's, instead of walking away, your energy is more of walking out on this person. There is a thin line between that two. And one of my friends who fell apart with has always, I walked away from that, and that person thought that I was walking out. There is a sense of pride and ego in walking out, but in walking away, you have that surrender, complete surrender, and complete acknowledgement that this person you're dealing with is also right. But perhaps it is not yet the right time to come to terms or to be in a negotiation table with that person, because they are not open to hear your side. From your end, I am picking up on the energy of walking out, would want to just get out of this partnership or this connection, just because they wouldn't give a budge, or they wouldn't be open to whatever it is I am talking about. Okay, this is what I was saying a while ago, the Ace of Cups. This card comes before this one, and this is all about self-love. See, she has a multiple version of herself. I am not saying that you have to be so full of yourself. What I am saying is that when you start to recognize yourself for who you really are, everything comes, it's like what I have said with this one. A love a love radiated outwards, only to come back tenfold. A love that starts with you would radiate to other people, and that compassion for yourself, that sounds kind of contradicting with the energies that I have picked on from you. Perhaps you are not willing at this point in time to come to a space. Perhaps you have been arguing with this person for countless times, and right now you have come to that position that you are saying yes to yourself. It's more of you would give yourself time off. You would want to quit right now because you just want to cool down and recollect all your thoughts, all your beliefs, and perhaps make changes if it need be. If somewhere down the road you realize that there needs to there needs some openness, or there needs to have changes in how you perceive things, then you would gladly do so. But right now, at this point in time, you are just saying yes to a time off because at this moment, at this point in time, you are not yet ready to argue. Both of you are this person just cannot win against you. I have mentioned a while ago that this person may have been so narcissistic, but they are standing their ground. Nobody wants to give a budge here, but I am getting that both of your, there seems to be a resistance from your end, an energy of resistance. It's more of like you are open to whatever it is that they have been asserting in the past, but somewhere down the road you realize that at the cost of that openness is your own belief system. Perhaps this is where you're coming from, and this is where this stock energy is coming from, dear Aquarius. Perhaps you are, as an Aquarius born individual, you're very detached, you're open to new, you're the humanitarians of the zodiac. You are very idealistic, and you have a view of you have a world view that is sometimes out of the ordinary. And when you met this person, or you having been involved with this person, you have been that open, and this person may have brought you into worlds that you have never imagined if you are just in your own bubble. And you have been introduced to multiple perspectives, to other perspectives, to other worldviews, and somewhere down the road you just realized that it came to an expense of changing your views, if not losing yourself in the process. And it is something that makes you feel so stuck. So right now I am getting that energy that it's like it's the first time in your whole life having all those relationships. It is the first time that you have surrendered to another person's power, or you have surrendered, you have been open to a point that you are not putting yourself in the box. But here we are right now, and perhaps you feel that you have placed yourself inside the box, and it has been limiting for you. Perhaps that is what I'm getting. But this person, I strongly feel that they feel powerless. They feel powerless. Perhaps they have lost you. I don't know. Operating from that traumatic past. Perhaps this person has been their healing from a past trauma has gone full circle when they had you in their life, and now you are choosing to perhaps leave or get out of it, and now they just don't know where to go next. Okay, I'm losing my light. I hope you could still see it. It's the sunset here. Let us get on. Okay. Somebody here or this person would stand their ground and they would make a choice. I strongly feel that if choice is what we're talking about, you have already made that choice, but it's just in your mind. It's not yet being executed, and perhaps that is what you're missing right now, or something that you haven't done is the execution or taking action. It's like you have everything completed inside your head, but you haven't cut cords completely with this person. The person you're dealing with may have, I strongly feel that both of you are in two different pages, and at this point, which is what I was saying a while ago, at this point in time, any kind of argument will not bring to a conclusion or even a negotiation. This person will make a choice, and that could also mean they would let go of you. You are important to this person, but when it comes to belief systems or values, they know they wouldn't give a budge, or perhaps there's a lack of apologetic. This person is not apologetic. If you resonate, I am sorry for the background noise. If you are hearing the chorus of the dogs from the neighborhood, I apologize for that, and I apologize that I'm losing our light anymore, but I'm losing the light, but I'll just wrap it up. Perhaps they would let go of this connection, and they acknowledge the fact that this is it's not working, or they acknowledge the fact they seem, perhaps you are waiting for an apology, and this person not giving a budge. Both of you will not give a budge, and there's an energy of one upping the other, or you will not admit it, but there is some energy on that, about that, standing your ground, and healing. You have, as I've mentioned, you may be coming from two different pages. What healing means to you is not what it means to them. What principles, integrity, or core values mean to you is not what it means to them. So you are both on two different pages, and it's quite, if you resonate well with choosing yourself or going for whatever it is that would work for you, loving yourself, and starting a new self-love venture, it's something that is right for you to do. There needs to be some cutting cords that need to happen, because it feels like you have that energy of stuck. There is some, you're still in that vortex, if you resonate with this being the narcissist one, and oppressive energy. One is still in the, your energies are still intertwined. Perhaps you haven't had that closure of moving away from each other. Let us get one more card. Oracle. The continuation of this reading, by the way, is in the link. There's one card there. Oh, okay, Eva. People are not what they seem to be. The person, or this could be you, the person that you are thinking about, or I say this could be you. This could be another person, an outsider, external force that is influencing this connection. But I wouldn't want to think or to tell you or to give you an advice that it is somebody else is to blame. We all have to be accountable to our actions. So whoever this person is, this could be you or this person, they are not what they seem to be. So be mindful that you be mindful that you will get into that vortex, especially if this is a narcissist. Be mindful that they would manipulate or say things just for you to forgive them. Okay, so I guess I would have to leave it at that. Dear Aquarius, continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below, and please subscribe if you would want to be updated with more readings such as this, especially if I'm not yet sure if I would make a surprise reading, another round. But yeah, it's a surprise, so just be subscribe if you would want to check it out, be the first to check it out. Okay, see you soon, dear Aquarius, and thank you for being here. Bye bye.